skies and binoculars, two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, iris stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoken jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very rated. A little battle rise for you, little battle ride,
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gotti. He stands at 5'8" tall. This man has never been in a boring fight. And he'll be Thunder Arturo Gotti. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive, in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gotti. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That hook doesn't score. Good counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter shot lands. Caution is being thrown to the wind. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Hook misses. Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. All three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
To focus
puncher's taking a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Hobbs, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Good punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. The hook was off target. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. That right hook's blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's code red time for Josh Taylor. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, look at Gotti. I don't know if he's going to survive. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Whoa, and Gotti got clipped there. This could be the end. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And it looks like this fight will continue. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Down goes Josh Taylor. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
shine to come on. Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on a battle, sword handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
So let's see what Hopi Price has in store for us. This young fighter won gold at the 2018 European Youth Championships and looks like a future contender for sure. El Nido de Oro, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007 and hasn't looked back since.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the first boxer from Great Britain to win gold at the Youth Olympic Games. From Leeds, England, the southpaw contender and international...
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for the... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Misses with the straight left. No rest for the weary. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movements.
A flat to the fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is not where Price wants to be. Price couldn't take anymore. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh, and Price just took a big one. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's on.